Hey guys, Outdoor Enthusiast 88 here again. So I've been running these Walker's Razor electronic ear protection for the past month or so. Run all sorts of pistol ammunition while wearing them, rifle ammunition. Held up great, worked great. Battery's still going, so I have turned them off in between range sessions, but they've seemed to work really well. They're kind of comparable to a good budget option like the Howard Lights, which I have reviewed in the past, except these are a little slimmer. They have a little bit more high quality feel to them, I think. Really sensitive, and we'll talk about that. We'll do a close-up on the tabletop here in a minute, but real sensitive. I've noticed that if you really kind of brush this at all or kind of make any movement, like even touching this, you can really kind of hear it a little more amplified than what you normally would. But the good news is you can turn them down, and you can wear these backwards if you want to. Traditionally, microphone's facing forward, but you can wear them backwards, which makes on the left side here, this knob, you can go all the way down. Can't hear anything. Turn all the way up, and you can hear everything. Way too much. So I like to keep it down. Probably if it was 1 through 10, probably around the 2 or 3 mark on this knob. I really don't need it that loud. It's just enough to be able to hear people and not have to like shout at them or think you're shouting at them with your regular ear protection on. So let's kind of see how this does with 5.56. I put a jug of water out there about 40 yards. Let's see what happens. I think we just nicked them just on the bottom there, which is surprising because I have not sighted that rifle back in since putting on the new rail. It looks like it's actually, yeah, bullet went right in. See that? Make sure you guys get a good view there. Went in right in the back, or sorry, hit the front, popped out the back. Nice big exit wound right there. So pretty cool. Surprised how accurate that rifle is, even with the new rail. Actually took off that primary red dot, put it back on. Still works great. So let's go ahead, take these back to the table, talk about it a little more with you guys. So let's talk about the features of these Walker's Razor Slim Shooter electronic muffs. Nice compact size, good design, nice and slim. They have a nice neoprene kind of scuba suit material on top, and what that does is it covers this wire that connects each earmuff for the electronic capabilities. Good quality material there. To deploy these, you can either grab both at the same time, or I just grab one at a time, and then you go and extend them all the way. Real similar to a typical ear muff you might use in the past. And what that does is actually allows you to fit bigger heads. You can shrink them down, fit smaller heads, maybe youth or something. Then also, when you do put them on, you can go ahead and adjust them to where you need them. The inside band is real comfortable. It's actually like a faux leather material, which is real nice, no problems there. These wires are supposed to go behind you, and then the microphones face forward. I have flipped it around. No real change in performance, so that's good. So either way it works, depending on where you want this knob. Now, the wires seem good construction, good design. They kind of tuck away in there nicely. I haven't had any problems with any kind of fraying or anything like that since I've had these in for testing. And really, I mean, the design overall is real nice, real slim. No problems with like cheek weld or anything like that when you're shooting a rifle. Kind of get a good view there. The knob here, I'll show you guys. So this knob here, you can hear. So that's a real nice audible knob, which is good when you're wearing ear protection. You don't want to be able to hear where it is, and if you can hear if you turn it on or not. Good to save the battery. The batteries work really well. We'll talk about that in a sec. But this knob here, let's say if it's 0 to 10. 10 going all the way up, you can really hear a lot. Like I said earlier, you can hear birds chirping, you can hear the breeze a lot more, you can hear rustling of your feet on the gravel. I mean, it's really high audible there. I mean, they say it has HD, I think it would say like HD speakers, so I mean, it's good for really hearing all the small noises too, but really I like to keep it more at like the 2 or 3 range, if there was considered a range there, just to kind of be able to hear people talking and hear people moving around you, but you don't have to hear every little thing, which is fine. That being said, if you turn them off all the way off, they work similar to something like this, similar decibel rating, something a little more basic earmuffs. I mean, no problem whatsoever there. Also, there is a little headphone jack at the bottom. See that? They say it has, again, HD speakers, but I haven't really tested this out too much. I don't really listen to music too much when on the range, so it's not a big deal, but if you want to go and hook up some music there through your phone or something, you can. This plug is pretty basic. It's definitely not waterproof in any way, but probably water resistant. I mean, it comes up pretty easily. I have had to kind of push it back in there once in a while, but it seals up pretty good, which is not too bad. Nice close up here of the plastic. It's definitely not a PMAG, but I mean, it's all right. It works pretty good. A little bit of scuff marks coming in here on the side here, just from wearing them around, and keep them in storage, throw them in a bag. For the batteries, actually, I'll show you guys. So you do have these batteries right here, 2 tabs on the side, just push up. You see there's a wire connector there. 2 AAAs, comes with 2 Duracell. Pretty easy to change out, not too bad there. Like I said, they last a pretty long time. I mean, these are the originals. I'm using them off and on for about a month now, indoor and outdoor ranges. To go ahead and put them back on, you just slide them off from the top to bottom, make sure they click. It's not just going to pop off by accident. You know, you have to actually push these tabs in and slide up to actually get the batteries out. So there you go, nice slim profile. So comfort and effectiveness compared to some of these options here, they are very, very comfortable. You can see on the inside here that, you know, they have a nice foam protecting the electronics here. They have a nice good ear cup. I haven't had any problems with these whatsoever. I mean, like I said, I've actually can wear these almost all day and not really have a problem. And if you compare them to something like these, I mean, these are more traditional earmuffs. You know, they're very comfortable, but they also are very useful. I mean, they have a little bit better rating for decibels than these might. These are more in tune to like something like this. The thinner ones are a little bit less, I guess, safe, I guess you would consider them, but they work just the same. I mean, it's not too much difference there. So these are like the little cheap thin ones too. These aren't as comfortable. I don't really like these very much. I used to wear these all the time. And then actually I just did switch over to these sometimes in the outdoor, but these don't work great on the indoor ranges. I think the indoor is just too loud for these. But these are good. These kind of go around your neck, go in your ears. The only problem is if these rub against your neck on the back here, or if it rubs against a shirt collar or something, you're gonna really hear kind of a raspy noise through both of these. So that's the only downside of these, but I mean, these are very popular. Little Howard lights. I'll put these on the in link below. Speaking of some of the features and decibel ratings, this comes in a kind of a traditional package here. You know, just plastic pieces. You have to kind of cut the bottom off here and try to get in. You know, it's kind of a real sealed up package. Little instructions, no fancy stickers or anything like that. But you know, it's a nice packaging. You know, I mean, they talk about how they have high definition sound output. You know, sound activation compression, or sound activated compression. So, you know, they probably have a decent sound quality if you listen to music. Obviously, of course, the electronic muffs part of it, you know, that works really well. Nice low profile. There's more details if you guys want to read the more specifics there. There you go. So there's the back. There's that rating 23. These in comparison, I think these are like 27, so they're a little better. And these are about the 23, 21, somewhere around there. So the thinner you get, sometimes the less they are. Even these I don't think are very high. They're like 24 or something. I don't remember, but so there's the packaging there. So what I think overall, guys, kind of wrapping this up, I mean, these are a great option. Like I said, if you've been running these, or if you're just running earplugs and you want to try something better where you can wear them all day, you can listen to electronics using the electronic earmuff feature there. You can listen to people talk to you. You can listen to any kind of range commands that are going on. If there's any emergency or anything like that, you can actually hear it a lot clearer. And really, I mean, I think these are a great affordable option if you haven't really stepped into the electronic earmuffs realm yet. And I think they're definitely a little bit nicer quality than the Howard lights. In fact, I'm gonna have to do a video because I had a Howard lights. Here they are right here. I did a review on them. Turns out, after I did some research, these were counterfeits sold by Amazon. So I got a refund back from Amazon, and I might do a whole video on why these are counterfeits, because they are really, really good copies. I haven't really had any problems with them, except for indoor ranges. I did notice that they did not work very well indoors. So I'm actually gonna do a review probably on why these are a counterfeit, but they're very similar design, similar size, maybe a little bit bigger than the Razors. So for a little bit more, get the Razors. All right, guys, well, hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have any questions below. Definitely like this video, and I'll see you in the next review.